Diamond Dene, I'm alright, darling. How are you? Literally just managed to get on. Let me sort my hair and my hat out. Yeah, I've literally just had a screaming match with Charlie. It came, literally, I put into bed like about 7:30, so about an hour ago. And it'd been coming up and down, like, for the last hour. And I says to him, he'd just been down here again just before I'm about to go live. And I was literally like, Charlie, go to bed. No, I'm not going to bed. Don't you talk to me like that, go to bed. No, I'm not going to bed. And it ended up turning into a fucking screaming match with a 5-year-old. Seriously. Can you guys fucking believe me arguing with a 5-year-old? It's like, shut up and get to bed. And now he's sat on the stairs sulking like wano. Hello you guys, it's lovely to see you all, it really is. Oh, me lovelies, all here. 3 PM in Peru. Hello Peru. Wow. Oh, hello Kev, super sick, so cute one to avoid the flu. Do you know what? Jacob, I ain't got the flu, but I have had a rotten cold that's lasted on and off for about 3 weeks, and it's driving me crazy. Absolutely crazy. I sound a bit bunged up, you know what I mean? And I'm like been sniffling and stuff, but I'm just sort of cracking on with it. I'm a warrior, I'll power through. Giggle glimmer. I'd rather argue a 5-year-old than a 19-year-old. Oh, good God. Don't even go there. I've got all that to come, haven't I? I've got it all to come. And it's kind of like with my daughter, Abby. You guys don't really see much of Abby because she stays out of all this. She's not overly interested. She don't like the limelight, but, you know, I was trying to talk to her earlier on, you know, about growing up and, you know, the biology of growing up. It was the most awkward conversation I've ever had in my fucking life. But I need to have it where she's at the age. But, you know, you have to, don't you? Things you have to do with your kids. Bloody hell. Oh, dear. Gisella, pick your favourite alcohol. Oh, God, no. I'm not drinking tonight, I don't. Don't get me wrong. I could probably murder a brandy, you know, something to warm my cockles. But I'm just sort of like, no, I'm going to behave. I'm going to behave. Yeah, I'm just going to power through. As normal. Nothing new there, just as normal. Being sick makes everything harder. Makes it easier to get, yeah. Well, you can't taste anything properly. You can't. The only thing I think I can say that I can honestly taste, it's like my coffee tastes weird at the minute as well. I find myself drinking more tea, and honey and lemon, you know what I mean? But my taste is really off. I think the only thing that I'm actually, like, my food just tastes awful when I've got a cold. The only thing that's alright, that still tastes alright, I'm in menthol fags. That's about it. But yeah. Oh dear. I'm alright though, I'm just powering through. Oh, I love your earrings, thank you very much. My mum bought me these for my birthday. Not last year, the year before. Yeah. Or was it last year? It might have been last year. I can't quite remember. Might have been. So, you guys had a good weekend? Thanks guys. You had a good weekend then? I managed to get all your videos for January done and out of the way. Oh, Tabby, what's the matter, sweetheart? What's ruined your weekend? Miss my boo. Oh, have you had to leave him, Tabby? Oh, I'm sure you get to see him again soon, won't you? Hello, Carol. Oh, yeah, Lorraine, it was your birthday Friday. Oh, you cleaned your house. How exciting. Lucia, could be better, but not complaining. Oh, that's good, sweetheart. Lucia, I'm going to speak to you tomorrow. I have you down in the diary. Yes, happy belated. Well, I actually did speak to Lorraine on Friday and I managed to wish you happy birthday on Friday. Yeah. Eileen, what shit? Tish, no big fight with cancer. Boyfriend, oh, sweetheart. Good for everyone else. Oh, that's not nice that you had a big, massive fight. You managed to sort it out, Tish? Tabby, it came back Thursday, but I'm glad to be home in my comfy apartment, so I won't lie. Oh well, yeah. I mean, I suppose like after being around each other for, you know what I mean, a long period of time, it's nice to have your own space, isn't it? Lorraine, and I appreciate it. 43 is looking good. Hey, Lorraine, I tell you what, looking for your profile picture, you do look good for 43. Tish, still not talking to each other. Oh, I tell you what, Tish, I'll do your one-off. I'll let you have the first read. Sounds like you need it. And to be fair, Angela's kind of agreeing with me, so I'll just give me a minute to finish my sing, and then I'll do you the first read, and then I'll let Angela handle the rest. But to be fair, she is agreeing with me on this. Sounds like you do need it. It does. Oh dear, still not talking. So I hope you guys don't mind that. That's alright, Tish. Let me just finish my sing. So yeah. Is Angela your guide? Yes, Angela is my spirit guide. I mean, don't get me wrong. She's got like like a angel name, I suppose you can call it. But like, she likes, the way I dealt with my spirit guides is to be able to call them on a first name basis, on something that I can understand. So we sort of went along with, well, she told me, you can call me Angela, and then Thomas came and said, you can call me Thomas. So I was like, oh, okay, very nice to meet you. This is when I first met them, when I did the meditation sort of thing. But yeah, I very, very rarely speak to Thomas. He kind of just stays in the background. Angela's the one that's a little bit more prominent. And did you find out your spirit guides' names? It went through meditation, you see, because I was doing a lot of readings, and I kept sort of hearing names and things throughout my readings, you know what I mean? And I'd also had an experience when my granddad passed, which I've explained to you guys before, so I won't drone on about that again. But I was when I was doing more tarot readings, I kept hearing names and certain people that I'm reading for, especially if they've got loved ones that have recently passed. So I spoke to a well-known medium where I live who is a friend of mine. I've known him for over 12 years, and he said you need to meditate and get to know your guides. So that's exactly what I did. And I meditated. I used a meditation that's renowned for helping you to meet your guides, the whole out-of-body experience and stuff like that. And yeah, I didn't quite see them at first, but I heard them. They were there. They were with me. I felt their presence with me. It was ever such a strange experience, but at the same time, I just felt overwhelming love. You know what I mean? It was amazing. And I recommend anyone, if you think you're ready, like if things are happening that you can't quite explain, or you think you're going crazy, is it spiritual or is it not? I always say try and meditate to get to know your guides. Will you be using vice versa? Look, yes, I'm using the vice versa today. I am. I know that on Friday I did use my Rider-Waite, but I've got my vice versa here. Hold on, I'll grab him. Where is it? Just one sec, you guys. I've got it. Oh. Yeah, got him here. There you go. My vice versa tarot. All there and ready to go. And I've got my romance angels as well. My Rider-Waite's here. I don't think I'll be using them today though. So yeah, nearly finished with this sig. But yeah, that's how I met my guides. So yeah, any other questions before I start? Hello Tyler, my darling. How are you? Oh, you're alright, my sweetheart. Do you know what? I did a video earlier on today, just having a catch up with people, and I was talking about it, and I was sort of in a roundabout way, I was sort of saying how brave it is of you guys to do what you did, and I can't believe the jip that you've had for it. I can't believe how much jip you've had, in the comments and stuff. It was fucking stupid. Why can't people just, you know what I mean? They don't have to get nasty. But you know what I'm like with my own subs when they get nasty. I'm like, you fucking block, you dickhead. Oh dear. But yeah, I hope you're well anyway, Tyler. We were nervous. I had anticipated that we would get backlash. Oh, do you know what though? It is a bit part and parcel, isn't it? And you do sort of have to just water off a duck's back sometimes. Don't let them rile you up, duck. Because I'll tell you something now, not that video, but you know the other one where you were having a bit of a rant at the haters. I took one look at your aura and I've never seen such a muggy looking aura. And that's why I had to tell you, because normally I'd just sort of leave it and I'm like, that looks way too muggy. There's too much confusion here. I was like, oh, Tyler, go clean your aura. I didn't want to sound patronising, believe you me, I really didn't. But I thought, I've got to tell him, go cleanse that aura. Oh, dear. Yeah, I'm done with the rants. Oh, bless you, Tyler. It's all right. I'm due a rant. I'm due a rant because it's coming up to that time of the month where, you know what I mean? Oh, God. I tell you what, Tyler, you do need a cleansing. Listen, I'm trialling a lady at some point this week. I can't wait till I see readers pop off. Well, listen, I'm trialling a Reiki session this week with someone who I did a reading for a while back, and I did say to her, you know, I'll pay you, you know, like I would normally, and sort of like, you know, trial this Reiki session, because obviously, as Tyler would probably agree with me, as a tarot reader, especially when we're reading for so many people, we can pick up not so much like negative entities or any shit like that. You know my take on that. I take it with a pinch of salt, but you can pick up other people's negative energies quite easily if they're down and depressed. Especially being an empath, even if you're not, it's still easy to feel pretty depressed if somebody else you're reading for is, and you can pick up these energies dead easily. So I'm actually trialing a Reiki session from a lady that from Ireland that I read for not long ago. I'm going to speak to her this week at some point and get it done. And I will be putting out a live sort of review because I know she's talented. I know Angela's told me she's good already, so I kind of know it's going to be good. But if she's any good, Tyler, I'll email you her email address and put you in touch with her, you know what I mean? Because from what I've heard already, she's quite good at cleansing. So, you know what I mean? I can't wait to try mine because I'm ready for a cleansing. I am ready to get rid of this muggy shit around me as well, believe you me. But yeah, if it works out all right, Tyler and stuff, I'll do a review and then I'll pop your email address across and see, maybe you have a trial. Yeah, definitely. I know a lot of people are sceptical on like Reiki and stuff like that, but you know, you do feel that weight lifted off you, and that's the only thing, because you're reading so many people. It's so easy just to pick up their moods, if anything. I'm going to leave you alone. I go back to Tisha. All right, my sweetheart. Yes, I'm starting off with Tish. Tish, are you there? You take care, Tyler. I've had one done by Sexy and Psychic. Yeah, it really does work. It really does. I totally am an advocate for Reiki sessions, especially when you're doing what we do. But yeah. Tish, are you there? Yeah, you're here. Tish, what's your sun sign, darling? And what's your boyfriend's sun sign? Oh, thank you, Tyler. I love you too. Take care, my darling. And thanks, Nancy Lucci. I've got it on because my hair, it's just so... I said it on Friday, I just look like a buff-nut Barry. Right, Tish, Capricorn, and he's a Cancer. Right, okay. Tish, Capricorn female, involved with Cancer male. Yeah, Capricorn female, involved with Cancer male. What is the problem between these two? They've had a massive bust up this weekend. They're still not talking. What's going on? Can we help this lady and get her some clarity? Right. Let me cut the deck. And then I'm going to flip them as I always do, like as if they were face down. Oh, I will show you the cards that I'm seeing. Can I just ask, is there an argument over money here, okay. I have got, oh, hey up, Marcus. My sweetheart, I haven't seen you pop up, just seen you then. Yeah, Tish, is there like a situation here and like an argument with money? Is this argument got anything to do with money in the slightest way? Because I've kind of like got the Seven of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles. That's sort of what I've got here. And I'm sort of thinking, who's being snide with money? I hate to say snide with commitment, so I would rather ask if it's money first. Marcus, I'm late, I was in a meeting. Oh, bless you. Grab your cocktail, Marcus. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Tish just to sort of pop up and let me know here, okay? I mean, I've got you here as the Queen of Pentacles, which is really, really good. This is, and it's, again, it's focused on money and work. So that's why I'm sort of like, is this argument to do with not money. He forgot my birthday, and then when I said something, he got defensive and started throwing my flaws in my face. So, right, okay. So this Ten of Pentacles is more like a gift. That's exactly what it is. It's a gift. Yeah. He's telling you, forgot you get, right, okay. You didn't get your present. Can I just say one thing, Tish? This argument, I know it says, I know this silence and this argument seems terrible at the minute, and it is, but listen, oh yeah, he is guilty. I've got the Seven of Swords, that's guilt right there. Or it's, you know, is messing about. But still, at the same time, I have got the Tower. Tish, the Tower is coming in, right? In this position, it is complete destruction, okay? There's nothing that can be salvaged. But here, it's a little bit different. The Tower's trying to say, okay, this is happening for a good reason. You guys needed to clear the air. Hey, Clive, yeah. Listen, it's not that cut and dry. I know a lot of people are sort of saying foot bucket, but these are an actual, this isn't dating or anything like that. They are in an actual relationship, which makes it even harder. So I'm not going to sit here and advise Tish to break up with a boyfriend in any way, shape or form. I'm just going to cut straight to the facts, okay, and get the message out. So I've got the Tower, and the thing is, like I say, in this way it's sort of total destruction, but here it's sort of like a silver lining. What on the surface looks like total destruction of a relationship can be salvaged. There is a mask on this Tower in this card, you see, and it's sort of like, look what's underneath the surface. So on the surface he's throwing these flaws into your face, but he's got no backup. He was being malicious, he was being vicious, you know what I mean, with his words, as the King of Swords reverse depicts. You know, words cut like a knife. And it's sort of like, is he covering up? Is he covering this up for something else that's really, really bothering him? And it's sort of like, I mean, I'm just going to say this, Tish, as it is. Whatever you do with this information is up to you, but I'm not going to pay attention to what's being written in the comments. I'm just going to focus on this message. When he said he forgot your birthday, I think he was lying. I don't think he was being completely honest. He did not forget your birthday. What he was actually doing is, in a very stupid kind of way, was covering for the fact that there is an issue with money. You know, and I kind of feel like, because I think you handle money a lot better than he does. Because that's you right there, and I kind of feel like what's actually underneath this mask, underneath these vicious words, is an insecurity here, okay, that involves money. So it would explain why he's not bought you a gift, and then he's coming out and he's basically saying, well, I forgot your birthday, but you know, you're this, that and the other, and it's sort of like a way to feed his own ego, so he doesn't have to admit that there is an issue, that he couldn't maybe afford to get you a present. He is having financial troubles. Well, there you go. This is what the root of the problem is. That's what this Tower always means. It's looking below the surface, looking under the mask to see why this is happening. And obviously, what is under the mask under these sharp words is, you know, this insecurity that he's got to lie because he's lacking in funds at the moment, you know what I mean? Because, you know, this 10 is abundance, this 10 is lacking, you know, needing to ask someone for help. And that's kind of how I'm seeing this. Do you see what I mean with these cards? That's abundant with money. This is lacking money, needing to go ask for help. So, but right at the edge of this, I have got the Page of Cups, and I kind of feel like this is confidence to, I feel like this is acceptance, the confidence to accept love and nothing but. And I also think that there needs to be this brutal honesty. And my best advice to you, Tish, at this stage, I'm not saying you can change his mind, I'm not saying that this can be put back on track. There is a chance, granted, but I'm not saying for a definite. I'm not going to give you false hope. My advice to you, Tish, is to let him know that you understand his position. You don't have to go patronising him, you know, to say, listen, I know you're lacking in money, to a man that is a put down, to a man that is patronising. You know, to anybody that's a put down, to anybody that's patronising, but you know what I mean? Unfortunately, your boyfriend does seem to have a little bit of an ego issue. Hence why he came at you with the harsh words when he's the one with the issues here, okay? So I think that if you approach this in a diplomatical sense, I want to say, and actually sort of say, listen, I understand that there is issues. I get it that you know, it's not even about you forgetting my birthday. It's the fact that you didn't really get me a birthday present. I do not accept what you were saying to me. I do not accept the harsh words that you were throwing in my face. But I am prepared to forgive and forget, because we should have a relationship based on love and trust. And when you go telling me that you forgot my birthday when I know full well you didn't, does not in the slightest give me the hope that there's trust in this relationship. So that's what you guys have got to agree to build on. So if you approach him in that sense, as opposed to fighting back with him, if you be the voice of reason, I do actually see him sort of calming down and warming round to this, and maybe there is a chance he will admit the problem. You know, like I said, the Tower's here to say that it's highlighting a problem. So, yeah, pride is obviously in the way with this guy. But I definitely sort of want to say, I give him one last chance to sort of explain himself. I really would. Because I kind of feel like if you guys split up, it's fucking needless. It's needless. And it's all because he's a bit insecure about his finances. But you can't say that to him. You really do have to word this properly. Otherwise, you know, it could sort of backfire. So I feel the need to say, you know, it's not about the fact that you forgot my birthday. I don't think you did. But I do understand that, you know, you didn't get me a present. I just don't accept the fact that you threw those harsh words in my face. It was totally uncalled for and totally needless, but I'm prepared to overlook it if we can try and establish a better relationship based on trust and loyalty. If there are issues, if you cannot get me a birthday present for whatever reason, I would rather you just come and tell me outright. It's all about respect, do you know what I mean? It's all about that level of respect. So yeah, Tish, I'm happy to leave it there. I wish you all the best of luck. And yeah, good luck, and I hope that this does sort out for you. But yeah, that's the advice, sweetheart. If you want to take it, you want to take it. If not, you don't have to. But I have to look at it from both sides, so I've got to try and stay neutral in that sense. But yes, good luck. So yeah, all you lot jumping to conclusions, you'll make me laugh. Anyway, you guys, obviously offered to do Tish's because for one, I was kind of guided to, and for two, I really felt she did need it. But yeah, anyway, you guys, so if you want to pop up, all I need from you is your question, or tell me to roll with it in your sun sign, that's it. Hey, Moonlight Scorpio. Oh, sweetie, how are you feeling? Karina, let me know, how are you feeling? Sorry, you guys, I'm just going to sort of pause that for a minute while I just see how Karina's doing. She wasn't well around Christmas, so I just want to see how she is. I missed you. We need a catch-up, sweetie. I've not really been on Facebook that much, though, to be fair. Yeah, yeah, it'd be nice to see how you're feeling. I'm doing better. I gave you a shout out in the I'm back video. Oh, bless you, sweetheart. I think, do you know what? Was it at the beginning of the month? I think I did watch it, you know, briefly. I can't remember, you know. I'm going to have to go back to it and have a look. I'm definitely going to have to go back and have a look. I sort of assumed that you might not be doing readings just yet because with you not being well, but I'm definitely going to go and check that out in a bit when I get a minute. So yeah, I'm just freshening these cards up. Right then, you lot, let me see you pop up then. Let me have a look, let me have a look. Heather. Aries female, Heather. Yeah. Heather, how do you say that? Arellano. Roll with it. Heather Arellano. Ah, there you are. It's Spanish. Oh, wow. Heather Arellano. Aries female. What you got for this lady? What messages you got for this lady? Heather Arellano. Yeah, hola. Me and Clive had a conversation just before he went on holiday. Where was it? Gran Canaria last year, wasn't it? We were having a conversation about Spanish language and accents and stuff. It was funny. Right. Heather. What the? Just bear with me for 1 second, Heather. Trying to decide, is this money or love? It's love. Heather, I have water energy here. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, who's turned the back emotionally. The three-way situation with the Three of Swords. Is this ringing a bell? My husband is a Scorpio. Can I just ask, is this a looming divorce or is this cheating? Hey, K. Smith. Yes, you did. Both. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, I've got the Queen of Cups here. With a back turn, that's emotional detachment right there. And it's also a form of, you know, if I see it near a difficult sword, emotional manipulation. He wants a divorce and he might be cheating, I don't know. Yeah, it's like emotional manipulation going on. That's kind of how I feel about this. I can see what you want to do. Because obviously this is the situation as it stands right there. That's what's going on. That's what I'm being showed. But I'm sort of looking at this and I'm sort of like, I can see what you want to do. Because look here, I've got the Two of Wands, the Four of Pentacles flipped, and the Fool flipped. Well, yeah, it's the Fool flipped. I can see you need. I know you're trying to choose the freedom sort of point here, okay, where you can sort of break off. I know that you want to let go, but we're having an issue doing that, okay, because we're carrying way too many heavy burdens and we're not letting them go. So I think, if I'm kind of right in saying so, that you are trying to hold on to this marriage. He's the one that's pushing back. You're trying to hang on to the last string, if you like. And I sort of feel the need, I kind of feel the need to say, sweetheart, I've got the Ace of Swords. And this, don't get me wrong, is a victorious card. And I kind of feel like this is cutting out the bullshit. I think that is exactly what this is about. You needing to cut out the bullshit and see reality for what it really is. I'm being shown, obviously, divorce proceedings looming because of a three-way situation. His heart, well, I mean, I'd say his heart. I think his dick lies elsewhere, sweetheart. I don't think it's his heart. I think it's his dick. I'm just going to say it like it is. But the Ace of Swords is about your future victory. It's about being brutally honest with yourself. It's about freedom. That's kind of how I feel when I look at this card. It's about freedom. The freedom to be, the freedom to go, to do whatever you want to do without any restrictions. And I kind of feel the need to say this is something that you may, yes, very well have to do on your own. So I'd like to see this full flipped around this way so that you're actually, here we're sort of turning our back on actually taking that leap. Here we're actually sort of taking it, you know what I mean, and actually looking to the future. And it's like here, when the dark, we're still looking back. You're at a bit of a crossroads at the minute, Heather, and I think that if you can bite the bullet, start being more brutally honest with yourself and start asking yourself, if he doesn't want to be with me anymore, you know, it's like, why are you fighting against the grain? There's no need for this anymore. There's no need to be fighting against the grain anymore, you know what I mean? There we go. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I think that if you can get to that stage now where you love yourself more than your cheating husband, you can love your life, your freedom, the prospect of not being this miserable in a marriage and actually being happier as a single woman, I think that this is where you're going to sort of come into your own. I want to say something, and I'm not sure you're going to, I don't know how you're going to take this. The visionary kind of impact that I'm getting from your marriage is a woman that's been tied down for a long time, never really been able to have much of a life, never sort of been able to, I don't know, he was the king. He was the king. He was the king of his castle. Quite pompous in his own right. And I kind of feel like you didn't agree with everything that he did, and you did stand up to him a few times, but I kind of feel like you get pushed back most of the time, and it just gets to the point where what's the point in fucking saying anything? He don't even listen, and then we just shut up, then we just start ignoring it, then we just carry on blindly, you know what I mean? And I kind of feel like that's how your marriage ended up. And he can go and do what he wants, full well knowing that, oh no, little Miss Wife is sat at home doing what she's supposed to be doing, keeping the house nice, keeping the, you know, the cooking going and everything else, and yeah, he can go and do what he wants, and he was taking advantage of you. And I kind of feel like that's what this Ace of Swords is all about for you. It's about brutally honest, seeing reality for what it really is, and I kind of feel that that's why I had to say it like, just as I put it, really. This is about the wake-up call, Heather. That's what this is. This is your wake-up call. I would say he's made his position extremely clear. So now I would get angry. And you know what? I've got to say it. I've got to say it. I just got an image of Ivana Trump in that film, The First Wives Club. You know where when she when they set up their little organisation, And you see Ivana Trump in the film at the front desk, and this was literally straight after she divorced Donald Trump for going off with that Miss Marples. And she sort of stood there, and I've got this image of her doing it. She was stood there, and she says, what was it? She says, don't get upset, don't get mad, get everything. I feel the need to say, take him for everything the fucking clan has got. Seriously, see him in court with the divorce, get everything. Yeah. Do not get mad, don't get mad, get even and get everything, you know what I mean? That's kind of the image that I got there, which is interesting. Get everything. And I sort of loved the way she said it in the film as well, you know. Don't get mad, darling, get everything. You know, kind of like that. I know that I shouldn't really make jokes because yeah, I'm not mad anymore, you get me? Yeah. I sort of feel the need to say, you know, take him for everything that he's fucking got because he committed adultery. And unless there was a prenup in place to say that it's okay for him to cheat on you, then yes, I do suggest that you see him in court face to face and literally get everything. And make sure that him and his little hussy don't get fuck all. Seriously. And use whatever you can get out of him to get your life back, sweetheart, because that is going to take some building. That is not going to be easy. Good, good. You love yourself, you're taking care of you. Good, I'm pleased to hear that. I'm really pleased to hear that. So, yeah. As I said before, this is not worth clinging on to. You know, I think you know that by now, and it is really, as the others have said, it is really, really good to hear. But, you know, the group is very, very supportive, and that's what they do, and they understand that you are going to be going through such a rough time. So please don't think it's patronising in any way, shape or form. It is purely for support, and these lot are such a good group for offering their support. That's what we are, we're a little community of support. But yeah, I will leave that there. But yeah, seriously, darling, continue loving yourself first. Continue loving yourself first. You're doing the right thing. Fuck that jerk off, and then maybe we can come back to this in a year's time when you have got everything, when you have got your own, you know, your own nice little place and it's lovely and decorated and cosy and you're doing really, really well, and, you know, who knows? There could be another guy in your life a year from now, you know what I mean? Who knows what the future holds? You won't know, put it like this, you won't know if you keep your back turned to the future. Turn to the future and then we'll start seeing things, okay? Right, good luck to you, my sweetheart. Who's next? Pop up. I've got to finish at past, you guys, because, yeah, okay, I've got about half an hour. Right, let me see. No problem, Heather. Right, pop up you lot. Let's see, let's see. Let me see. Lauren F. Lauren F. Leo, roll with it. Right. Lauren F. Lauren F. Leo female, Lauren F. Okay, let's take a look, sweetheart. Right. I'll flip the cards as if they were face down, and then I'll hold them up to tell you what I'm seeing. Oh, very nice. Up first, the Wheel of Fortune. Justice in the reverse. Timing is right. You're going through a seriously unfair situation at the moment. We're afraid to be alone at the moment. Why? Got the Lovers. Choosing your head over your heart. The Moon. We have secrets. Something's hidden. 5 of Cups reversed. We have regrets. Over. 6 of Cups, the past. Perfect. Makes sense. So what the romance angels bring out for you. True love. There we go. This the romance of a lifetime, true love. I'm just going to tell you what signs I've got. If they ring true for you, Lauren, please do let me know. I have got Libra, Gemini, Cancer. Any of those ring a bell? I feel the need to say a true love from the past, like a soulmate kind of thing from the past. Gemini. Okay, yeah. That would make perfect sense. Like a true love kind of thing from the past. Is this an ex that I'm looking at? I mean, the Six of Cups in the right work position, so there is possibility of a reconciliation. I'm just going to say it. It is one of my reconciliation cards, along with the Four of Wands, but obviously that one's not here, but that's another one that can indicate a reconciliation. But yeah. So, Six of Cups in the right work position, along with true love. Sounds like a reconciliation with true love. We have been talking for 4 years or so. But you've not actually sort of got together. Is that what this is? You kind of like friend zone. Friend zone. Sort of, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. It is far away and way younger. So that would be the unfair aspects about this then, Lauren. Yeah. I know full well. I feel like this Nine of Pentacles is remorse for what could have been. Do you see here? I've got the moon in this card, right? Here we're seeing things. Do you see like the psychic sort of annotation in that card? Here we're not seeing things. Where something's hidden in plain sight, I would say. But here, I feel like this true love kind of aspect has been right under your nose. And even though you've had your inkling and your suspicions, it's always been like, no, put it to the back of my mind because he's a friend. But deep down, it feels like love. And you can see that. That's what you can see. But you can't see where it would go if you opened up. That's what scares you. That's what scares the shit out of you. I like that. I really do. I was sort of looking at it. The thing is, somebody else has got regrets about not doing anything about this as well. Yeah, that's the regret right there. Thing is, but I need to say this is mutual. This isn't just a head over heart or a heart over head thing. Both of you know in your heart, and you both know in your head as well. That's what I feel like this is. Here it's sort of like follow your heart, your secret desires, your passions. It's in the dark, but it's like, you know, that's what your heart's saying, sort of thing. And here it's kind of like the light brings clarity, so it's what goes on in your head. But at the same time, I kind of feel like this is like it's a mixture of both. This is meant to be, and I tell you something now, that's how this feels to me, because here I have a soulmate connection with the Six of Cups, and this is like the, you know, from way back. So yeah, 4 years, it would make sense if this has been ongoing for 4 years. It really would make sense. The good news is, Lauren, I've got the Wheel of Fortune. I've got the Wheel of Fortune in the right way position. And if you know, the big head there is the head from the Chariot, okay? And this is basically saying that things will move forward all in good time, all at the right time. Whether it's you that breaks the ice or him, you can do so full well knowing that it's the right time. I'll take after my mum. Yeah. And I also think with the chariot we see movement, so it's like one going to the other or the other coming to them as well. I kind of see that as well. You kind of feel like that. I personally, Lauren, I'm just going to say it, I personally think that it's you that's going to get the ball rolling on this, because to him, it's hidden and he regrets that, but you see it. You can see it. To him, he doesn't know how you feel and he regrets not telling you, but you can see it. You know what I mean? You can see it happening. So I kind of feel like this is you that gets this ball rolling. This is you that goes to him. This is you that tells him how you feel. That's how I feel about this. And so you fucking should. So you fucking should. Fuck's sake, Lauren. It's been 4 years. Go fucking get him. I'm done with this. I'm done with this now. Congratulations, Lauren. Go get him. Who's next? Who's next? Pop up. Let me see. Okay, Lauren. You do that, darling. Alright, pop up you lot. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Sasha! Oh my god! Do you know what? I just heard Sasha before you popped up, and I'm like, there's no one in here called Sasha. And I literally couldn't figure it out, and I'm like, what? And literally you came up like a second later, and I'm thinking, that's Sasha from Scotland. Go on then, Sasha. Just remind me of your sun sign, darling. Yeah. Just remind me of your sun sign, sweetheart. I think you're due an update, aren't you? A quick one, anyway. Virgo, that was the one. Virgo female, Sasha. Can we have a look into what's going on with Sasha? Sasha. Alright, let's have a look. Okay. Sasha, you got a King of Wands around you at the minute. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Scorpio male, I bumped off an old flame is back. A Gemini. A Gemini. Interesting. What's at the bottom of the... I've ended up pulling way too many cards for you. I feel like this is a separate message, so I'm just going to put 4 to one side. Oh God, Sasha, this is complex. Right. So, just listen. I have got a Gemini card here. I've got the lovers. There we go. This is new. This is a new thing. The only thing is with this Gemini, I've got a funny feeling that you guys are going to like rush this way too fast. It's definitely not your usual type. That's kind of what I've got here. But yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. I got the soulmate card. But I'm going to visit him at the weekend. Yeah, that's when it's going to move too fast. Listen, it's a good thing that's going on between you and this Gemini, Sasha. And it's picking up. But I kind of feel like once you actually get your hands on each other, it's going to go too fast. That's sort of what I'm looking at here. So I've got no doubt you're coming together. Yeah, you've been talking, but you're actually going to go meet. That's what the 4 of Wands is there. Well, it is a reconciliation card, but it's a union card as well. So yeah, I've kind of got that. Now the thing is, what's sort of telling me this is going too fast is that we're going from, and it's not an awful thing, but it's just something to bear in mind. We're going from an ace to a 10 very fucking quickly. Like I said to you before, this isn't that it's such an awful thing, but this is kind of like over emotional. Oh, I can't keep my hands off you. And oh, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like, whoa, 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 Nelly. You know, that kind of thing. I'm getting all excited myself now. You know, it's kind of that whirlwind romance kind of thing. That's kind of what this is right there. But at the same time, it is literally like, whoa, Nelly, let's just slow this down. Let's just focus a little bit more on getting to know each other, spending quality time without spending the whole fucking weekend in bed. He's gorgeous. Yeah. Well, he's gonna be if we're literally like going from 0 to 0 to 10 in like 0.60 seconds flat. Bloody hell. Very much whirlwind, very much fast set. And it's because you're following your heart. So I've got no doubt that by the time you come face to face with him, it's going to be a case of, oh my God, I'm in love. Cliche, love at first sight. And I've got a lot of attention here. It gives you a lot of attention. A hell of a lot of attention. But you're being asked to try and slow this down a little bit with the 9 of Wands and the Hermit here, okay? You're being asked to just slow this down. Take this at a tweet notch down, you know. It's like, you know, fair enough if we went from, say, an Ace of Cups to a 3 or a, well, to a 3 or a 4 of Cups, yeah, that's pretty steady pace. But to go from an Ace to a 10, that's like, whap, whirlwind. Straight away. I just think that if this was slowed down a little bit, you would reach the 10 of Cups anyway. You're going to reach 10 of Cups anyway, but what's going to make this last longer is if you take it step by step. That's kind of how I feel about this. And then we've got this, keep an open mind. Your soulmate's going to differ from usual type and expectations. This is not your usual type. Not just looks-wise, but I'm going to tell you another thing about this guy. You know, when I sometimes say to my subs, I'll say, you know, raise the bar a little bit higher. Well, up until now, the bar has been pretty, I wouldn't say low, but it's not been brilliant. This one, the bar is set high. And that's what makes this guy different. He is actually genuinely a respectful guy. He is actually one of those that is going to, you know what I mean, really look after you and actually respect you. And respect the brewing relationship here. But again, I just have to stress, please don't take this so fast. If, you know, yeah, it's going to feel whirlwind. It's going to feel like, this is love. But, you know, just slow it down a bit. Here's my scary soulmate, a pure nutter. Well, he's going to be, isn't he? Your soulmate may differ from usual type and expectations. Right there. Right there. And then we actually got the soulmate card. Yes, this is your soulmate. So, along with the 10 of Cups, along with the Ace of Cups, I would say that's pretty assert. I would say that's pretty assert. But let's just slow this down a little bit. Let's just sort of like, whew, take a breather. You know. It's all moving dead fast, you know, and before you know it, a week after you've been seeing each other, all of a sudden you're talking about moving in together. That's the kind of pace that I'm talking about. It's that kind of pace that you have to slow down. You know, just spend like the odd weekend together, you know, for a few months and just sort of take it at that pace. There's no need to rush this, no need whatsoever. I mean, we know what your previous relationship was like and it was just shitty. You don't want that again. So this time, just slow it down when it comes to it and just make sure it's the right thing. I think you'll find it is, But you don't want to rush into it and then regret it later on if it don't work out. Rather take it slow that it can work out, because this has got beautiful potential. Beautiful potential. Absolutely fantastic potential. So yeah, like Clive says, enjoy the moment but don't rush everything. Best advice. But yes, if you're looking for clarification on your Gemini, Sasha, I think you've got it. So yeah, I think you've got it, and I think I'm happy to leave that there. So yeah, anyway you guys, I'm finished for today. It's coming up to 9:30, and I have got to sort out some other bits and bobs tonight. So yeah, that's it, I'm done now. Okay, I didn't tell you that, what? That girl wanted to fight me this weekend. Oh, do you know what? I hate that, right? And I'm going to pass a comment on this because I can't stand... Oh, you know worries, Sasha, my darling. You're totally worth it. Yeah, listen. I hate it, right, when you get the big, like, women who think that they can fight like men who, you know, are butching like, big man I am and all this shit. Right, when they offer out a man, because any well-respectable man is not going to lay a finger on a woman. And I know Marcus on a personal level. We've chatted quite a few times. And I know he is extremely respectful to women. Exactly, he's not fighting a woman. I wouldn't have expected you to anyway, knowing you, Marcus. And I hate it when women will purposely bait a man, right? Full well knowing that is more than likely going to be a man that's got a little bit more respect than that, not to, you know what I mean? I just can't stand fucking women like that. It's awful. I fucking hate it. I really do, honestly. It winds me up. But it works both ways, you know what I mean? It is a cowardice kind of move, full well knowing he's not going to hit you back. But the thing is, there are men that probably won't think twice about hitting a back, you know what I mean? And it's like, listen, you need to keep your fucking mouth shut and keep your head down. That's what I'd fucking tell that Jaden prick. It's all about crossing the wrong one, isn't it? At the wrong time. That's why you should never, ever, ever start being that brazen. But I don't understand the concept of needing to fight. I really don't. And you know, like when you're at school and you're a kid and you sort of like come across the odd dickhead that just tries the luck, and it's kind of like, you know, you scrap, don't you? But as you get into becoming an adult, you have to grow up. You have to get into plant pot and grow up a little bit and just sort of, you know, fighting don't get you fucking anywhere. How's about you have an intellectual fight and have a debate, an argument over it, you know? But people are too fucking dumb for that shit these days. They're all like, no, put up your fists. It's a piss take, isn't it? Well, that's my opinion. Oh, Laura, never been in a fight. Oh, God. Oh, like I say, when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, you get the odd one. It's because I was quiet. I admit it, you guys, I got bullied a lot when I was at school, and then I sort of got to about because we start in year 7, we finish at year 11, and up until year 9, I was bullied quite a lot, and I just had a couple of people that crossed me in year 9 that I couldn't let it slide anymore, and they had pushed me to that brink. And my dad kept saying, Kate, if you just go for the biggest one, hit them once, they'll never bother you again. My dad was like, I promise you, know, big military dude, and he's like, just go and hit them once and they'll never bother you again. And I did, I swear to God, you guys, I just lost my rag. And I tell you something now, my God, he was right. The only issue was, after that, after being bullied for ages and being called loads of stupid names, I still couldn't escape the names afterwards, because after I'd done that, I got the nickname K.O. Kaylee. And that fucking stuck around for my last 3 years of fucking 2 years of school. K.O. K.O.K. What the fuck? But yeah. So I couldn't win either way, really. But to be fair, bullies didn't bother me again after that. So yeah, I mean, you know, in school it kind of does ring true. But I think when you get to an adult, if you can't have an intellectual debate over whatever it is that's bothering you, instead of needing to fucking fight all the time, I think you're fucking pathetic. Just saying. Not that I wouldn't defend myself. I'm not saying that. If somebody went for me, of course I'd defend myself. But, you know, I think people who go out searching for fights are just ridiculously sad. And they've got no mentality, no brain. Yeah, and end up in jail. Exactly. That's what you get when you're an adult. You go around punching people, you get sent to jail. If you're in any other country but the UK. If you're here to give you a slap on the wrist and let you go. Because too many police cuts. Do you know if you rob a shop, it is not on a high price. Say if you rob a shop in the UK for less than 200, this were in the papers. If you rob a shop in the UK for less than £200 worth of goods, they will not seek to press charges because of the government cuts. So now you've got a shitload of people in the UK running riot, wanting to do burglaries on goods for less than £200 because they know they're not going to get done. They're just going to get a slap on the wrist. Welcome to Britain. You can't write this fucking shit. You really can't. It's fucking stupid. Anyway, I'm not even going to go into that. We can save that for the shoot the shit on Sunday. I know I didn't do it this Sunday because something came up. You know what I mean? I couldn't settle Charlie. Got quite a nasty cough. But yeah, I'll be doing it this week. And we'll talk about that then. We can talk about that then. Anyway, you guys, listen. For anyone that felt like they missed out on the Monday Funday, don't forget I have got my 1 question readings that you can take advantage of. It's just £5. You get your question answered, little, you know, photo of the spread with a full written report on your answer. Loads of people have taken it up already, and if you buy one this week before Friday, you will also get a free entry into the prize draw, which is drawn on Friday. Clive's put the link up. Thank you very much, Clive. It's drawn on Friday, and the winner will win a whole hour reading, cam to cam, face to face, Skype, Facebook Messenger, whatever you want. Free whole hour reading is the prize with that draw. So yeah, for anybody that buys the 1 question readings for just £5, cheap as chips, you get your question answered. It's no different to how the Monday Funday is done, except I'll write it out for you. But loads of people have had it done already, and they're quite happy with the answers that they've been getting. So yeah, should any of you guys want to take that up, feel free to email me or visit the link that Clive's just popped up. And not only will you get your question answered in the meantime, you also get an entry into the prize draw, which will be drawn this Friday. You've only got till this Friday. Get them in. Right, and you lovely lot, I'm going to shoot. You lot take care. Bye-bye for now. Mwah, mwah, mwah.